3, 2, 1.
And welcome back to the Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast, episode 184. Yeah. Woo! Joining me this week, we got Bruno.
That'd be me.
Yep. And 100 episodes ago was number 84.
It's a long time.
It was December 2019. We're getting close to the start of COVID.
No.
We're getting close to 100 episodes ago being like still in fucking COVID. Let's watch movies. I think we still had fantasies of being all getting together and like doing something as a group.
Which now we're going through that again.
Yeah, but it's getting cold and the northern boys aren't outside as much now, so now they're around again.
Yeah. They definitely have took the turn to being around a lot.
We went from quiet ass Monday through Thursdays.
No,
15.
You can count Fridays in that. They were never there Fridays.
I know, but like, holy shit, now there's like 15 people in.
There were 12 people in Discord yesterday, I think.
I know, and I'm getting quite annoyed with it. I like everyone.
No, yeah, absolutely. Exactly. It's like, it's a lot of people, is what it turns out to be. That's all it is.
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, we kind of gave up. We don't just watch stuff anymore together. We just kind of said, oh, I'm going to watch this with this person, and I'm just going to move on. I'm not going to try to force it.
Well, like, it's the schedule. You know how hard it is to get people together for something.
I don't like getting people together for shit. It's too much.
I've stopped trying for most shit. Unless I care about something, I've stopped trying.
Yeah, like...
Speaking of which, we got stuff to watch tonight, if you want.
Oh, we do? 2 episodes?
I think so. We gotta stay ahead of Friday, is what needs to happen.
I need a browser. So... So what? So wait. This pivots into a lot of pivoting.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh.
Don't give me that.
I thought we had episodes. Let me look.
Well, no, that's going to pivot out of the pivoting.
Go ahead.
No, your pivot determines
I think it's
how
broken,
I have to react.
Okay? I think it's broken.
I have to pivot. You have to pivot in so I can pivot out.
Okay, I think we have shows to watch tonight. Go ahead. Then what?
Okay, it's hard. I have 4 hours of this campaign to watch. And like,
It's a lot of shit.
I probably fell asleep for 10 minutes as I was like getting bored that there was no combat. So like, I'm probably like 2 hours into the less than 4 hour thing with like a 15-minute break.
I'm only 1 hour in, so you're probably ahead of me.
Okay. Somehow you always get a head start, and then I always like catch up, and then you start to catch up, but then I like finish strong on like a Friday, and then I'm like Saturday. I'm like,
absolutely, yeah. I'm 2 shows.
So we have 2 shows. What is Friday? I know. What is the other thing on Friday we have to watch?
So Bebop and Wheel of Time.
Oh, Bebop. I thought it was Netflix related, but I didn't think it was Eden Zero.
Oh shit. See, I was looking at Eden Zero like whenever that comes out and we have time.
I know, but Bebop's a little different because that's like Bebop.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Bebop, I'm okay with hitting right out of the gate. The Eden Zero thing, I'm like, that's Wednesday. That's 1 week. 1 week.
So, I have pivots. Bruno and I just watch stuff together. That's what I'll say. We figured out a way to just watch stuff, and if we can't watch together, we figured out a system of watching it separately.
Like, Critical Role is one thing that I don't want to devote 4 hours of time to schedule with you a week to watch something.
That's just impossible.
It's just too much. So it's like a get to it whenever kind of thing. Try and
Yeah.
keep up during the week. Don't get behind. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
It all it be. It
And
be
it's
what
nice
it
to be
is.
able to talk to you about it, is the thing. It's like, hey, did you watch that cool thing that crazy person did? Yeah, it was sick.
Yes.
What do you think's gonna happen? Is he dead? Yeah, I do. He's fucking dead.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think the one guy gets to sit at the table this week.
I scrubbed it.
I don't think he sits at the table.
I noticed. I don't think so.
I'd be so like I wouldn't be. I know it's probably like I'm sure it's happened a lot in the other campaigns, but I'd be so like sad to like another week comes by and like I have zero part in an episode. I just watch it happen from the sidelines because of X, Y,
I
Z story reasons.
I think it's like watching a movie to them, though. I
Yeah.
think that they would still enjoy it, but I guarantee it's better in the action. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. But pivoting. So
Yeah.
okay, we have two shows on Friday that
Yeah.
we're gonna watch. One where I
Yeah.
told, and we're gonna talk about reviews. So pivot in the reviews.
Okay.
So okay, I'm like all the Wheel of Time subreddits.
You're all over the place right now.
Well,
We've
yeah,
pivoted. It's full circle here, I think. Almost.
pivoted back to shows. So I mean, I know you watched the Cowboy Bebop, or you watched the reviews, or you've seen the reviews. You've read
I've
some reviews.
seen a photo of a review percentage
Okay,
from
so you have a
critics,
nice. Okay,
but that could
so
mean anything.
right, so that's why I'm gonna pivot to this other show with reviews from critics that I've read articles on.
Okay.
So Wheel of Time, I know the story. I'm actively not actively. I I actively read. I don't actively participate
Sure.
in the on all the subreddits um of Wheel of Time, and a lot of the reviews come out because they had the premiere I think on Monday night in like the UK.
Okay.
Um, and all the reviews are hilariously just. I guess they're negative. It's hard to like. It's hard for me to
Okay.
tell you what they are because
Okay.
I'm definitely seeing them in a biased like light. Like this one, it's like, oh, it spends too much time to be Game of Thrones. Even as it tries to tell a different story, it's like, so it's trying to be Game of Thrones, but it's trying to do its own thing. It's like,
Sure. Yeah. And I get that, and I think I'm okay with that.
it's not Game of Thrones. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, yeah, that's fine.
It's more Lord of the Rings than it is Game of Thrones.
Okay. I could see people trying to relate it to Game of Thrones, though, even if it
Yeah.
is like that, like what you're saying.
Yes, it's a lot of people say, but then a lot of people are like, oh, this is a pretty good adaptation, and it can't be perfect. The
No,
show, the
nothing can be perfect.
no. The books will be pretty shitty movies. I'm just gonna tell you.
Okay. Like, very drawn out, very descriptive, very...
They're depending on who you read. Some people, when they do a reread, they skip and there's like one or two books some people just entirely skip, or there's like a complete arcs. People are just like, I'm not dealing with this one again. I'll see it in like 3 chapters.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
All
I'm
right.
just like, if they're gonna like cut some out, if they're like, oh, we might have to change some stuff. People are like, yeah, let's get rid of this shit.
Let's axe some shit. Okay.
Yeah, we know where there's fat. Let's cull some of this fat.
Okay.
So I'm still excited, despite like the reviewers wanting to be critical about it. But I think they're just looking on something to bash on ever since Game of Thrones kind of puttered out.
Sure. Yeah.
So I'm hopeful by
all
their
game.
negativity.
Yeah.
Cowboy
I mean,
Bebop, I don't think people are gonna ever like. To be honest with you.
so, like, I've been watching out for the memes of Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
And, like, this is one I saw recently. Did you Jujutsu Kaisen inspires adult live action film. Basically, they're saying there's some crazy shit. But then if you scroll down, there's a Cowboy Bebop um, review with the 41% tomatometer from the critics. And the dude's saying, "How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?" Because it's all about the Netflix live action thing, how they ruin everything they touch.
Yeah.
It's going to be funny, I think.
It at least looks good.
It does. Like, personally, it looks like they cast really good people for the characters as far as looks go. So I don't know.
And I'm not gonna say the trailer is what the show will look like, but at least the trailer made me think of the world.
Yeah, yeah.
It
I
didn't
have
try
a
to
hope.
look. Yeah, I have hope that I can enjoy it as a thing. I'm not gonna love it like Cowboy Bebop, but I have hope I could love it as a thing.
Yeah, I might have to rewatch the actual Cowboy Bebop after it to get the taste out of my mouth, though.
Oh my god, episode 1.
Ba-da, 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 ba-da.
Nothing hits harder than episode 1.
I think I'll appreciate it more this time too.
Oh my god, you're gonna watch up. You're gonna sit back and like everything they do in episode 1 is like it's the shots, the music,
Yeah.
the space cowboy part of it all. You're gonna be like, oh my god, Nick, that's just an amazing. Your rating's gonna go up by a half.
And it might. It very well might. Because Cowboy Bebop got plopped pretty low, but I think it could get a bump for sure. I think it deserves a bump even.
Should.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah. We got a lot of consumable content to be consumed.
Absolutely.
On the topic of topics, I lost where I was going to topic.
Okay, what are you going to topic? Give me the topics.
I don't know. I feel like I had a topic. I'm looking at my stuff. Do 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 do. Huh. So man, I was going. So I got my COVID shot, my booster shot the other night.
Yeah.
At the Civus.
CVS. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So you know, it's like 6 o'clock, so it's a little bit. It's like 10 minutes more extra time than I had. Like I get home from work at like 8, and like
Okay.
the CVS is like 10 minutes from my house, and the shot was like 6, so I was like 10 minutes early.
Yeah.
So like you know, it's getting dark. It's that time of year. I'm like
Yeah,
three
very
minutes
dark
from the
all the time.
CVS. Fucking just massive accident that I had to like cut through a retirement
God.
center. I don't
Yeah.
think I was supposed to, but I don't think all the
Yeah.
cops were focusing on where I was going because they were all on the scene of the crash.
Yeah, they don't care.
So I'm like cutting through this like retirement center going like, and they were like obviously not happy people were doing it, but like they weren't stopping me.
Come on. Like, what do you expect people to do? It's an accident.
Oh, but then I was at the CVS and I'm like sitting there. And like they're like, "Oh, can you wait here while the pharmacist like finishes up what he's doing so he can give you the shot?" I'm like, "Whatever, sure." So I'm sitting there, and this woman, I swear, is at the counter for like 10 minutes because she was buying her mom's medication and she like didn't know the number, so they had to like, oh my god. I don't know. I can't even remember at all because I was just like dumbfounded it was taking so long. But it took her 10 minutes to get like 3 pills that were like not even I guess some were like behind the counter, but like some of them he like walked out into the aisles and like grabbed stuff.
Oh God.
He's like, "Ah, 50 count vitamin E," and she's like, "I didn't see any." And the guy goes like over. He's like, "This 50 count?" And she's like, "That wasn't there.
Oh yeah, that one.
That
Give me
wasn't
that one.
there."
Sure, it wasn't.
Uh, okay there, Grandma.
I went to a Giant and got a flu shot today.
Did you?
Yeah, it fucking hurts, dude. My whole arm is sore already.
I I have nothing against the flu shot, and I'm not like one of those people. I just am too lazy and never get it.
I usually try to. I don't know.
I think I've said it before. I got the swine flu.
Did you?
Yeah, that one fucking that really fucked me up. I was like, I don't even know.
That
Still
was
the
a while
Xbox 3.
ago. Yeah.
I still had the Xbox 360. Um, yeah, it was whatever. I got it real bad. I was KI or out of action. Oh wait, OFA out of O OOA. I was
MIA?
O. No, that's missing in action.
I know. I know. I'm trying to make out, give you some real ones to try.
Yeah, but I wasn't missing. I was in my bed. I missed school for a week. Uh, but yeah,
It's a chunk of days for sure.
I just yeah,
I remember that being like a really shitty flu.
it was pretty bad if I'm going to be somewhat honest. But yeah, I just don't get like every year at work is like I've never been there. This last year I took off because it was like the day before my birthday. This year was the day of my wedding. Can't get lucky.
Guess so.
But I'm guessing you're right-handed, but I've never known.
I am right-handed. Yes.
Are you?
Mouse and right hand always. Yeah.
Oh my god, I wanted to talk about this. Okay, so I read this
Yeah.
thing. It's like
I get it in my left arm though, because I don't want it to fuck up my right arm.
right. So you are right-handed,
I
and
am.
you do. Are you comfortable with your left hand?
Not anything very fine motor skill like writing. No, not at all.
Can I challenge you to something?
I'll try.
Okay. So for the past like 2 to 3 weeks, I read
Yeah.
something that's like, oh, if you're right-handed and you're like pretty comfortable with the right hand, you should try doing something as simple as brushing your teeth every day with your left hand to help
Okay.
improve that side of the brain's motor skills and like it like
Huh.
triggers your brain differently.
Okay.
Because it's doing a whole bunch of it's doing a whole bunch of intricate movements and like fine motor skills that it's not used to doing, so it stimulates brain activity.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna tell you, I absolutely despise brushing my teeth now every day because of how like it hurts my brain, and not like a physical hurt, but like
I'll try it.
I think the mental drainedness of like trying to like like brushing your teeth isn't easy.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Like your right hand, like you're going every angle, like twisting your wrists in ways and getting front teeth, back teeth angled. Do it. See what it's like. See if you regret. See if I walk up and I'm like, ah, fuck. But I don't not do it. But like, it's been
Yeah.
really annoying.
No, yeah, I got you. I'll try it. See
The
how it
first couple
goes.
times is gonna be absolutely awful. You're gonna be like moving your head, and it's gonna be easier to move your head than it will be to actually like just
Yeah.
brush your teeth or
No, but
just
yeah,
like
I'll do it. I'll try it.
anyone out there, try it because like I don't know. It just was it. I don't know.
Full
Fun.
on experience.
It's just like um I don't know. You don't realize how good you are with your right hand until you don't do anything
Yeah.
with your right hand.
No, I definitely believe it. Yeah.
I want to like train. I feel like if I have kids, I want to like train them in ways to like make their left hand better.
Like I know Burry's a little weird with that. I know he
Is he?
does some stuff with his left hand. Like some weird thing. Like I think he bats left-handed
Oh,
or
okay.
like kicks with his left foot, but he's right-handed.
Interesting.
I know some things are weird with that. I've heard that one before.
Gotcha. Um, I know some people that were like right-handed, but they kick left. They're like left foot dominant.
Yeah. I think I'm backwards. Or no, what I think like for instance skateboarding, you're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be left foot forward and you push with your right foot.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't skateboard much, but I snowboard and I ride goofy. I'm backwards. Left foot for or right foot forward, left foot push. So I know I'm backwards with that. I was always in the minority with that one.
Interesting.
I don't know. It just felt better for me.
Yeah. You do you.
I do me.
Um, the uh I was gonna say something about are you left eye or right eye dominant? I forget.
I believe it's right eye for me. Yeah, definitely right eye.
I use my right eye, but if I'm like going outside and it's like bright and sunny, I I'm more likely to close my right eye and use my left eye than I am to like want to use my dominant eye. I don't know if it's to preserve my dominant eye from like
I don't know that I've ever noticed that before.
yeah, I always like if I'm gonna squint an eye, I always squint my right eye and to like look out of my left eye.
I would have to try and pay attention to that because I don't. I have a clue what I would do.
I don't know if it means anything, but like
Probably not.
if I'm shooting, I'm definitely right eye dominant. But
I can also shoot with both my eyes open, and I've tried to do that in the past and like break the habit of closing an eye. It's tricky.
I
It's
try
real
not
tricky.
to, but then like I start like everything just starts going cross-eyed, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah. No, I'm okay with that. It's just tricky to me. I don't know why.
mm. I I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw something about like our immune systems don't realize our eyes are a thing, and if they knew they were a thing, they would attack them.
I've never heard anything even close to that.
I don't know. I just heard it on
It's
TikTok. I don't
interesting
know if
though.
it's real. Do your does your body
Does
know
my body
your
want to kill my eyes? Immune privilege.
oh, use their cookies? Use the cookies.
Dude, cookies piss me off, okay?
Uh,
This absolutely seems to say what you're saying. Yeah. They're like an immune privilege. So
yes.
like
I
they don't attack the eyes.
kind of weird though, right?
I think so I'm reading it has to do with inflammatory. If it would inflame, we wouldn't be able to see. So it's just like suck it up. It's interesting.
So yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. Sorry. I'm learning.
The more you know.
You do anything? Any Bruno things this week?
I split some wood. Did that.
I did see you post a picture of a wood splitter.
I was trying to explain to her what wood splitter I had.
Did her know what a wood splitter was?
I think so. It was
I,
just one of those things that it was hard for me to find one similar because the one I have is like 60 years old or something. So they
I
don't
could
make them
believe
like that
he's never
anymore.
seen a wood splitter before, and that's not being mean. I just could believe he's never seen a wood splitter
Yeah,
before.
I'm sure. I would believe it. But yeah, I split a bunch of wood. I had my brother-in-law come out and help me a little bit. It just goes so much better with the next person.
I'm
Um,
sure. It's like my friend that lost 3 fingers.
Not I still got all 10. We're good. You know, we're
You know,
okay.
we out here.
To be out here. Yeah, I mean it went well. Nah, but other than that, it was a lot of getting ready. Did leaf blower was last week, I think. I've used it more since then. Still great, great thing. Great leaf blower.
You've used it more.
Blows leaves.
Why have you used it more?
Well, like we
Oh,
did
it's
all
more
this.
leaves that fall?
Oh yeah, they're falling like
I thought you
crazy.
blew them off the tree.
Nah, the trees.
I thought you were like...
It's up there. And like the log splitting, it dumps a bunch of crap right under where you do it, and I was like, I'll just blow it away now. I got a leaf blower that'll do that, and it did that. So yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So I've been just house looking. Not hunting, just like looking.
House looking. Okay.
Okay. So, there's this house. Real fixer-upper, you know?
Okay.
Good area. Just needs money and, like, it needs some paint. It needs some upgrades, you know? Whatever. It looks like the lawn needs cut, too.
Some
And it
kitchen
was like $1,000.
cabinets.
Needs, like, counters.
Yeah. Definitely a lawn cutting.
Yeah, it just needs some
The driveway's
TLC.
a little weird, but you know, there's something
again,
there.
It needs like
yeah,
redone, resealed,
at
restuck.
least. Yeah.
So then I look at the street view of it. It's a whole different house.
Really?
Like,
Oh.
unless the street view isn't taking me where it is, it looks like a whole fucking different house.
Wait a minute. wait a minute.
I mean, and like I click around and I don't see a different one that like I'm mistaking it for.
Wait a damn minute.
And it makes me feel like that's why it's been on Zillow for a while. People are like, oh, that looks like it'd be a fixer-upper. Then they look at it.
Like, that's not the...
Unless this isn't the right part of Google Maps, which I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't done much more than, like, click the street view off their thing. But it does look like it could be the right enough house.
Jesus. I don't think it's the right house. But it's it's
really,
close enough to...
Look at the door. It looks exactly like the right, like...
The garage door?
No. Like the front door. Like the deck up and like it looks all the right way.
Oh, no. Yeah, like it's goddamn close. But I don't think it's the same.
I think it's the same. It's like different windows. Oh, wait. The windows are throwing me off a little bit. But I don't know if it's like a shitty...
Same. Maybe somebody maybe somebody flipped it. And it like repainted it, did a little bit of shit. Put a new garage door on it.
Flipping it. Holy shit.
Like flip it from garbage to at least passable. That might be the case.
That's a little sad that's...
If that's true, I would stay away from it.
Like, that means that, like, if you look on the inside, some of those were, like, choices.
Yeah. Like, what I'm saying is, oh, we looked in here. These cabinets were savable. This whole thing over here, can't save it. Get rid of it. Gone. Oh, what are you going to put there? Nothing. It's gone. Like, that's what I'm saying.
There's so many the fans feel aggressive, but it claims it has AC.
I mean, I could see AC being in here.
I can see it. I just feel like it's pretty aggressive with how many fans they have everywhere.
I think fans used to be a big thing. I don't know.
I know. I just like look at that and I'm like, it's not that bad. I mean, not the outside. The outside needs like new siding. But it looks like they put new siding on it. But I just don't think that was the color they should have chose.
I'm still trying to figure out if this is a different house or not.
It needs a deck. Like, let me put it this way: if you not redo the front porch, but if you make it like, I don't know, I don't even know if you could do it like on the left
There's some
side.
elevation issues, I think, with what you're talking about.
If you go on the front, like the front view, the front view, like,
oh fuck,
I think you need to rework the way you walk like into it.
Yeah.
And make it more like a porch deck.
I'm cool with that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that would.
And you extend it out a decent, like not the whole length, maybe. Well, maybe you do, or maybe like tapers off
it's
into.
Fucking weird with the being a driveway under it with a garage there, and there's concrete steps here. It's like all these little things that make it. I don't know, weird.
I don't know. I just feel like you do like you do an extended deck over the garage. You have instead of like instead of a two-door garage, you have like a covered section, and it's not covered, but it's like
no, yeah,
covered.
I'm following, maybe.
And you extend it out, and then you have like some nice wooden stairs, and get rid of those concrete shits.
Yeah, maybe.
And then on like the back, you do a nice. You could do a deck, or you could do like patio stone, like a paved like patio stone area. Keep clicking. Keep clicking.
Again, there's like elevation things. Maybe you could do like some. That's an AC unit right there. You could do like some pavers, maybe.
That's what I mean, like a nice like just area to sit.
You might have to do a retention wall or something.
I don't know. It's really hard to tell like if that's steep or if that's just like.
Yeah, there's a steep hill coming. Like, see how steep of a slope that is there?
Yeah, just like nice. And then the inside.
You could do like a retention wall back there, though.
Yeah, the kitchen needs
a lot.
Kitchen.
It needs kitchen things.
It needs like an island, I guess. I feel like it needs that wall taken out. To be honest with you.
Where the fuck do you put a stove?
I don't
know. I don't think so. Do you?
It is awkward that I don't.
I think it goes back here where the camera is, where there's nothing.
I don't. No, because you can go to picture 4. I think that's where there's no dining room, so that's like the dining room.
Maybe. Like, where was there a stove is my question. Like, where was the hood above the stove?
These are facts.
I know. Where was it? I can't figure it out.
Pictures 3 and it's pictures 3 and 4, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna post this to
the crowd.
And pin not this crowd, another crowd.
Okay.
Open. Where can I get an opinion on where a stove would have?
Yeah. Where does you know what the dog doing? Where does stove be?
Can I get an opinion on where a stove would have existed in this kitchen, because nothing makes sense. No wall. There's no like area that I guess next to the fridge, but I don't like how there's just a cabinet above it, and it doesn't even look like there's power. I mean, there's a it's just a normal plug kind of up there, but like you don't
All
have like
right.
a vent.
New information. Okay.
Yeah.
I went to Google Maps. Google Maps is from 2012. The imagery for Street View.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So
I was looking
this
up. I was looking at Google too. I was looking at 2020 Google. I thought, okay.
it didn't tell you when it was on Zillow. So this is the house. It's just 9 years ago.
Okay. I see the two people I posted it to actively on their phones. Like I see them
Okay.
like on
Oh,
mobile,
yep.
and
Yep.
no easy response yet. So they're probably.
Uh-huh.
At first, I'd expect some smart ass thing, but them not giving me a quick response makes it seem like they're now thinking about it. Is okay. Go back. Go back
There's
to
a
the kitchen.
hill there, brother.
Okay, I see the hill now.
What do you want? What do you
Go
want?
back to the kitchen. I think I see an outlet of where they probably had. They might have had a stove.
Uh, that's a regular outlet, I
No, no,
think.
no, no, no. Right. The one.
Oh,
The
over
one on
there.
the right.
Oh, yeah, that's a. What the fuck you put a stove there for? Now
That's
I'm
not a.
even more confused. Because how do you open the cabinet?
Was it a narrow stove? How wide is your average stove?
Like 36 inches? Hold on. Let's look at Lowe's.
Hmm.
Uh, this one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I choose you. What is your dimensions? 30-inch width. So 2.5 feet.
Oh, I guess it sits right of
It's
the door, or yes, it sits right of the door, left of the plug. Because it couldn't. I mean, I
is
guess
this
the
the
back
way?
part of the stoves are like hot. Like it couldn't sit
So
flat.
this is a trailer, right? It's a double wide. Am I
I
am I
get.
wrong in thinking that?
I don't
Looking
think
at
so because it has a
everything.
basement.
I mean, they can maybe.
I thought it had a basement.
Is it
Did
a
it not?
basement or is it a garage?
Well, if you look at like the laundry room, it looks like that is downstairs, and I don't know. It might be a trailer. It just sat on top of like a foundation.
This. I'm thinking of. Was that not a door in the past? You know, like was this a solid wall at one point? And they were like, "Yeah, that's where the stove go."
I mean, not
Or
12 years, or not 9 years ago.
no, the stove was right here, I think. No, well, actually, I don't know. I'm looking at this cabinet and I'm like, wow, that's a pretty sus cabinet there with the little panel in it.
This could be a trailer too. I don't know. I thought it was a
It
trailer at first, but I
it
didn't.
looks like a double wide, like two next to each other that they put together. Like you can make trailers really nice. There's nothing wrong about it. I'm just saying it looks like it. I don't know. It's weird. So what do you think of it?
I don't know. I just saw it and I was very confused by parts of it.
I just, I am
Yeah,
too.
I didn't know if it was a trailer or if it was just like a single floor home. Like it did look like a trailer, but nothing. Like some of it screamed not a trailer. Like the walls look. I don't know. Trailers have that look where like the walls aren't like they're like panels. So I didn't see
Yeah.
any like that look. Um, there was the big beam going down the middle of it,
Yeah.
which I don't. Again, that doesn't scream trailer to me, but it doesn't like.
See, that kind of tells me that it might be because of the beam being there. because that's like where they join together. I don't know. I'm not sure. New metal roof, Nick.
Exactly.
They just put it on this year.
Picked an ugly color, but sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely a house. But yeah, awful time to look for houses.
Yeah, not great.
Muy no bueno.
Not a great time.
I never realized how many homes are like valued at $500,000.
Yeah, there are a lot of them. That is a thing.
It is a big thing.
They do get pricey.
They do be extremely inflated.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I would not want to buy a house right now.
Don't want to buy a house right now. Oh my god, I could not find it again for the life of me. But I found uh we were just like, I go through Zillow and I like look, and there was this
Sure.
trailer that had a kitchen, like it was like the most bougie ass kitchen you've ever seen, and like it was in a trailer park. Like, I'm talking like it looked like granite countertops, like island.
Somebody loved to cook.
Yeah.
And that's where they wanted to make nice.
Yes.
That was a passion project, probably. That's what
Probably.
That was.
I was like clicked on, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Probably more of that shit as I continue on and evaluate what actually a lot of weird homes out there. Like I feel like I've lived in pretty like generic homes, but when you like look at them, you're like, what the fuck were these people thinking?
Yeah. And sometimes that's good or bad. Sometimes it's like, oh, that makes sense. It's not normal, but it makes sense. And sometimes it's, why are you doing that?
Why? Why are you running?
Why
Why?
make problem when no problem need... Remember that voice line, actually.
Why problem make when you no problem have you no one to make?
That sounds right.
Why problem have when you no problem want? What? Why no?
I mean, I have it. I can play it. I just
No,
gotta
no, no,
find
no,
it.
no. Because it's okay. The text of it. No, it's just the YouTube haiku. Haiku.
Good show.
I don't know.
Why problem make when you no problem have you don't want to make?
I was right.
Yeah, I think you were. I said it sounded right.
I don't believe myself.
I did.
I say things with confidence. I'm confidently inconfident.
Sometimes that's the best way to be.
Trying to train the new IT guy. Not new, like still pretty green IT guy. He's like, I want you to act as if you have 110% confidence, but you should answer every question 99% confident, because there's that 1% that's always going to be there.
Dude, IT is something that I could be fully confident in and still have no clue what's going on. I could go into a problem knowing how to fix it, do that thing, and it doesn't fix it at all, and just, well, it got me today.
So okay. So today, we have this policy in this whole big convoluted system, push office to computers.
Is that your screwdriver, or is that a different one?
This is just a different one.
Okay.
So I found my screwdriver, happily enough.
I heard. Yeah.
I ordered a backup off Amazon.
Yep.
It looked a little different. Same screwdriver. So I now have a backup to the backup.
Hell yeah.
Now, Also, though, Linus Tech Tips is coming out with a screwdriver, and it looks pretty sweet. LTD.
So what was going on?
Oh wait, let me find you the screwdriver.
I'm looking.
No, it's like there's one that was like a kind of a copy of it. Okay. We'll pivot. We'll soft pivot. We'll reverse pivot. So they're making their own blah blah blah. Theirs is gonna be a little different, but it's gonna be like this relatively same concept. What the fuck? You just dragged the picture?
Apparently.
So like this is roughly theirs is
Oh,
gonna
it's a
be
Weeha. Okay.
theirs is roughly gonna be this but different.
Yeah, this will be a good screwdriver.
You know, like mechanical tighten and loosen with like the free float.
The clicky with the lock in the middle. Yeah.
The underneath with the little like to store your bits.
Yeah.
Like if you watch
I could use one of these, like a good one.
Yes. When LTT comes out with theirs, I'm thinking of
Wera, not Weera. Beck. Okay, whatever. Yeah,
I might pick it up.
Maybe.
This is one I just had because I brought it to work today. I didn't have a screwdriver because I was like having a screwdriver on me.
Screwdrivers are nice to have.
And I don't know. These are my favorite. These flippable ones that also become like hex.
Yeah. The Torx or whatever.
Torx, yeah. They're just nice.
I have a Leatherman. It's a nice multi-tool. I have the bit kits that go with it.
Bit kits?
So like, it has a Phillips head screwdriver here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can pull that out, and it's got a flat head on one side, a Phillips on the other, and it's like thin.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 2 full sets of all kinds of stuff.
Interesting.
Like different sizes.
Damn.
Like Allens and Torx and different size screwdrivers and all sizes. So, nice.
Yeah.
It's like one of those take it with and it can solve most problems kind of tools to me.
Mm-hmm.
It does nothing perfect, but it's, to me, it's not meant for perfect. It's meant to get a job done kind of tool.
Yes.
I feel like it does that. If you're curious about a model, that was a Leatherman Wave for anyone listening. Wave
I
Plus.
I have a Leatherman one that I got at work.
I wish I would have bought a different one though.
We always do. Or like,
wish I would have bought a Charge titanium. Or Surge. I forget if it's Charge or Surge. The big ass one, but in titanium to make it lighter.
it's nice.
And fuck the black coating. Black coating, I would not do again.
Scratches.
Nah, I just don't like it. I don't know.
Mine's silver.
I guess it's scratch. I'm not mad about the scratches. I just don't like the way it looks anymore. I don't like it.
Gotcha.
I guess that might be because of the scratches. Yeah, I don't know.
I just got a new set of like big Allen. I have like all the Allen keys now again.
Yeah. I bought a set from Harbor Freight of like T-handle ones.
I got I can find my I always have a need. I don't always have a need. You know,
Oh yeah.
There's always uses.
I have a problem with tools too. Is the other.
I like tools.
I'm always for buying more of them. I just bought a leaf blower. It's a big ass leaf blower.
I was like, growing up, I'd always see like, get your dad some more tools. I'm like, I'm not gonna be that lame. Like, why would I want a tool for Father's Day? Now I'm like, oh fuck yeah, let me get some tools. So I just like revamped my whole like Allen key set. So I got uh, the freedom unit ones, metric ones,
Yeah.
hex ones. I got
Okay.
safety hex or tamper
Okay.
proof. I call them safety. And tamper hex.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of IT stuff, a lot of random IT shit I've run into over the years has always been safety. Projector
Yeah.
mounts.
It's like
A lot of
almost no reason to not get the tamper-proof ones because they still work on the other ones too.
yeah. They just
The ball end
it's
ones
hard
are
to find a
nice.
lot of sizes with them.
That looks like it's going to be a nice set. That Lexavon thing.
Mm-hmm. It is. They're very nice. Heavy as fuck. For all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've also found that like I haven't in a while because I haven't needed to. But there was a section of time where I was like, I'll just go to Harbor Freight and buy something, but like buy what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I needed Allen wrenches. I always needed Allen wrenches, and I never had Allen wrenches. So I went there and bought a set of Allen wrenches. They were real cheap. I've broken the ball head off of a couple of them, but they're working, and they're fine for me, and they saved me a lot of money. So it's one of those that until they stop working for me, it was a great purchase.
Yeah.
And if they stop working for me, I might invest in something a little better and nicer. So that philosophy of buy it from Harbor Freight first until it breaks and then buy a nice one has worked pretty well. I did that with a grinder. Bought a grinder from Harbor Freight. It shocked the shit out of me. One time. And I threw it in the garbage. And I bought a good grinder. I'm not mad at the one from Harbor Freight. Kind of deserved it. Should have realized the grinder would have been a good tool to have a good one of, though.
It's not a bad one.
It shocked the fuck out of me, though. Like, I think I got a full, like, 110 shock right through the hands. And it was not an experience I would like to live through again. That thing got immediately unplugged and thrown in the garbage can.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
but it was like a $10 grinder.
Yeah. So my issue is I hate bit. Okay, I like for bigger screwdrivers. I like bit based, but I don't want like 1,000 bits. Like the Linus one where they're stored in the handle. I think I'm gonna like it, and that's why I'm interested in it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want one. I don't want to carry a separate like circle around. Like your like, Leatherman tool. I'd hate to carry separate bits around. I'm honest.
No. So like they fit in the carrying case thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Velcro bag belt thing. So it's like I get away with it, but I understand what you're saying. Absolutely, yeah.
So when you look up tech screwdriver kits, they're always this bullshit like small like palm size empty handle with like
it's
1,000.
Box that's got 1,000 things. That's not what I'm looking for. Like
I like an individual screwdriver for a size. Like I'm very against like this is 4 and like it's done most things that I've ever needed.
Yeah,
Two
I don't want.
Phillips.
I don't want this. I don't want a box with every tiny little thing known to man. And that's great when you need it, but that's not what I'm looking for usually.
No, it's all precision. Nothing's like big. That's sometimes an issue. Sometimes you need like
or like this, for instance. This is probably closer to what you're looking for. It's still like it's okay, sure. But there's a lot of extra shit and it's just big. I don't need that whole case.
No. I'm a big fan of like even if it's a couple screwdrivers that are like, oh, you could have one case with like multiple bits. Like, I'd rather have a couple screwdrivers that I can like do shit with, and it's like.
I'm trying to look up. So I have a DeWalt impact driver.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I highly recommend an impact driver to you if you become a homeowner. Like a nice drill and driver. Get that combo going, can drill things and then drive them with an impact driver. An impact driver has changed my life. Okay.
That's the last.
Go ahead.
That's the last drill I need is an impact driver.
Yeah.
I have a hammer and I have a regular like nothing special about it, like electric drill.
The impact driver, it just works so much better for screws and anything.
I have some version of this DeWalt kit. Not this one exactly, but I have some version of it.
So I have this exact thing.
Yeah.
And it gets me through like 99% of anything. I have one of these medium length drivers on the driver at all times, and then swap to other things when I need it. This gets me through almost anything. Most of the time, though, I just need the Phillips and just grab the driver. Still hate Phillips heads, though. Personally.
I have roughly this one.
Yeah, that's similar. You know, it's enough to get you through almost whatever you need. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it works. But yeah, impact driver, I let people borrow it and give them like the cautionary, like, hey, be careful, it'll break things if you go too hard with it. And like they're trying to do something with fine detail, and then you just hear something crack because they put a screw in too deep. Like
Yep.
My brother-in-law was helping me put outlet covers on something one day, and I gave it to him. And you know, the trigger on it. By the way, if I had to pick battery operated tool brand right now, I would say go Milwaukee. I think
really?
I think they have, like, if I had to start over and get new batteries, I would say go for a Milwaukee. But I'm kind of deep in DeWalt battery technology right now, so.
So.
Back when I got them, they were pretty neck and neck.
Gotcha. I have my hammer drill is Ryobi. I like it. It's actually pretty nice. I know the impact, but like there's nothing that hammer is that one I'm saying it right? Hammer drill?
Yeah.
Hammer drill. I started saying it as if like it wasn't right.
No, hammer drills. Yeah.
Um
They're not true hammer drills though, but I know mine's the same thing. Yeah. And I'm sure Ryobi makes one too. It's one of those things that, like, if you start needing to put in, 3-inch screws, it might struggle. Have some hard times, depending on what you're going through.
Yes.
An impact driver, dude, it blew me away how I lived so long without having one when I had it. Just made so much shit so much easier.
This one is close to mine, but like it doesn't come with a battery, so it looks a lot cheaper, but I think it's because the battery makes them a lot more expensive.
Yeah, the batteries are so expensive.
Yeah, it's like roughly mine.
Yeah, and I've heard decent things about these, like that they're much more economical. And they're starting to have enough of like the other specialty tools that they're not too bad.
Yeah.
So if you're happy with it, great.
No, I just was like this. I've never needed impact just because this has always done what I needed so far.
Yeah,
and then my other one is like it's a Black & Decker. It's a cheap drill, but it's one of those like it's not gonna break anything because it doesn't like. That's what I'd use for a plate.
Yeah. I don't know. I've gotten used to it, but I hand it to other people and they just start breaking shit as soon as they get to it.
Well, I'd assume you'd be giving him like a goddamn like hammer drill to get through like an inch of like drywall. Be like, oh yeah, look, we can get through it. After you need, get through your like concrete in your basement.
I borrowed one time. So you're talking about this as it's a hammer drill because it is.
Yes,
that's what they call them.
I know you got the industrial grade. Let me drill through my goddamn foundation.
I don't, but I know somewhere that does, and I borrowed it.
I know you want one for no reason other than
I drilled a 2-inch hole through the foundation of the house, through the concrete. It was amazing. I want one. It was a Hilti.
I know you would.
Oh man, that was like a $2,000 drill. It was huge too.
Because you wouldn't be happy with a hammer drill like this just to get through like a cinder block for like one or two things. You would need one that would destroy a cinder block for you to put a new cinder block in.
So I have drilled through concrete with my hammer drill. It does not go well. It does not like it. It is not the tool for the job.
Are they meant for concrete or more like cinder block type, like hammer drill?
I don't know what they're meant for, to be honest with you, because I've never found anything that they work well on.
Mine works well. I've used mine on like cinder blocks and it's worked well, but I know cinder blocks.
Okay, maybe that's I've not done that. I've not done cinder blocks.
Because concrete,
Concrete's some pretty serious shit.
Yeah, concrete isn't cinder blocks. Like
no,
cinder blocks are very much like.
I was drilling through concrete to put concrete anchors in for my compressor.
See, I think you were trying. I think you were trying to be Bruno. I think you were being the under Bruno. Like you were getting the almost lowest possible need. Like you weren't being you about it. You weren't getting some like impact, like water cooled, like I don't know. You were getting the rake versus the 850 Magnum.
See, okay, here. This is what happened. This is what I have. The left drill. This is what I need. This is an SDS rotary hammer. This thing goes through rocks and concrete.
Well, yeah, see, look.
Yeah, no, I know. I understand. I understand what it is and what I bought a bit that goes in this and put it in my drill and tried to drill through concrete.
So you've obviously bought a tool. You've bought a tool for a job that's over here. When I would normally expect you would have bought a tool that would have put like too big of a hole in your concrete. Cause like,
see, the one I borrowed was an SDS Max. I
think I've seen you show me a picture of it when you were doing it.
It was a long time ago. Yeah, this is like what I borrowed. This thing is massive. Those are the flex bolt batteries that are huge.
And see, if we would see what one like.
But it drilled a 2-inch hole in concrete.
Oh, I know, Bruno, because that's rated for.
It was great.
Can't tell me like this isn't a power drill because I've used one that's meant to put in holes in foundations. You can't like. At some point, we're like.
Let me see if I can find it. And it was a Hilti too, which makes it that much better. Like it was just
Hilti.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of these. I don't know which one. Probably this one, to be honest with you. I borrowed. So you know Penske trucks.
Mm-hmm.
They're like world headquarters is right down the street from me. It's like a gigantic office building.
Interesting.
Like nothing to do with the trucks themselves, but like the Penske headquarters, I think.
The like headquarters. They're the back office for the
yeah. So like if I Google Penske trucks and go down and like go to the contact us. Is it gonna give me an address? No, it's not gonna give me an address.
Shit. You know, people don't like giving out anything anymore. All they want you to do is fill out these forms. Like, we'll contact you. It's like, no. I want you. Let's make this a little bit more like I know you're gonna respond.
Yeah, I know. Like if I go to corporate, Penske corporate locations. This is right down the road for me. So
yeah.
And both of these are the same place pretty much. So I know the maintenance guys because my dad used to work in a building that was in that like office building area.
Mm-hmm.
There's some big buildings. And he got friendly with the maintenance people because that's the kind of person he is, and he gets, you know, he made friends with people, but he made friends with the right people, you know? So he was friends with the maintenance people. I'll go down there and have them drill holes and shit for me with a drill press. Or like, I bought metal for a project and they have a vertical bandsaw, or sorry, a horizontal bandsaw to cut metal real nice. I'll just go down there and use it. They're like, yeah, what's up? But they're the, like, maintenance group that keeps the building running.
Gotta keep the light bulbs on. That's IT work, though. It involves electricity.
Dude, basically, dude.
Those fuses, the fuse is blue. I think IT needs to reset them. No, maintenance can do that. No.
Yeah, like, see these two buildings here?
Mm-hmm.
There used to be a floor in this, which is where my dad used to work. But Penske has since taken over everything. So it's just all Penske here. This whole everything. Yeah. I get to go borrow shit. Like rotary hammers.
We got Penske at work. So our trucks.
If you ever need to turn the lights off on Penske headquarters, I could probably make it happen.
No, they just gotta make it so that their trucks they don't have enough ports. I don't have enough of those. Everything needs to plug in like the connect. I don't
OBD2 ports.
So many things need to plug into those things anymore, and there's not enough of them.
True.
They need to like USB-ify like those things, and then like.
Like what do you do? Track them or something?
Well, yeah, this and that. Like dash cameras need them for like this. The trackers need it for that.
Yeah.
Mileage tracker. Like, there's so many things. There's so much about like.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like in trucking, you have to. Like paper logs, you have to have digital logs anymore. Like it's like a requirement. Like paper logs aren't allowed.
Which I think we actually get in trouble away a lot of the old guys.
Yeah, it's just like paper logs.
I mean, they always ran like 3 paper logbooks anyways.
I know.
So that they could run whatever they wanted.
Yes. And that's why like they're not allowed, I think. Like we'll get in trouble if they have to use paper logs more than 2 weeks.
I get it. I get why people don't want to go to electronic too, which I understand that they're trying to like protect them, but I don't know. It's a little harsh sometimes.
It's like crazy. Like if I log in, I can see where all of our truck drivers are on a map.
It's like there are situations where you could be an hour away from home and have to sit for 14 hours.
Yes.
Which is so horrible.
It is and it isn't.
It's like, it's one of those things that they're trying to make it so you don't have to think, but in doing so, they're making stupid decisions.
Yeah. The other issue is like when they make a mistake, they're in a they're like in a multi-ton, like they don't really suffer.
I get every side of it.
Yeah, it's like there's no right answer. But unfortunately, they're on the side of anytime they make a mistake, they aren't the ones that tend to suffer from it.
Yeah. But there's like, it's just they get caught in stupid situations that shouldn't happen. But
no, and
I'm saying like with being close to something or have to sit somewhere forever.
Man, after the fucking phones I get back, I think they figure out ways to entertain themselves.
Yeah.
They basically like ours just get phones of unlimited data, so they get to like sit and watch Netflix for a couple hours, like be paid for it probably.
I mean sounds great to me.
I don't know how they get paid, but I'm sure they somehow get paid for it if they're not like on the road, even if they're like stopped.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? I'm on my mandated break. Can't work.
I could see myself driving truck. I could see.
I could see you as a truck driver. I could see you as like a day driver. anymore. That's getting so much more common.
Yeah.
With the amount of warehouses they're putting everywhere now,
Yeah.
it's getting easier to do smaller localized routes. Even like, oh, Amazon has all this freight. Well, it's just probably like you probably have so many truck drivers anymore.
I mean, I think we need more right now.
Oh yeah.
Like
I
I
just
think
meant like,
that's what Juan's getting into right now.
yeah. Juan's gonna make like 6 figures a year to do that shit if he gets good enough.
Yeah. I mean, they're in very high demand right now.
They're very high demand, and then like depending on what company you get with, they pay well. I think we paid close to 6 figures for them for like the certain class. I think it's Class A or Class
I'm
B.
sure that anyone you're using is, well, are you using box trucks or semis?
We have a couple. We have some flatbeds and we have some
Okay.
like semis. We have a couple.
But like frame mounted flatbeds, not trailer flatbeds.
Can you show me the difference?
Apparently not. Fingers aren't working. Like I'm saying, this is a flatbed truck,
We have some of those.
and then this is a semi with a flatbed trailer.
We have both.
Okay. Like this is definitely Class A.
Yes.
I think that depending on the weight, you can get away with Class B on a flatbed like that.
We have both.
It's all has to do with weight and what it is and stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, you can make a lot. I see the postings all the time.
Yeah, I think a lot of places are really hurting for truck drivers right now. Like real bad.
I think that's why Amazon went to vans.
And they still have trucks though.
They do, but the van is just a normal license, so you open your market up to who can deliver.
Well, like it's the same thing with like UPS.
All right. Is a UPS truck? Do you need anything special for that, or is that like a normal driver?
Not that I know of.
I didn't know if it was like a box truck that you needed like anything for. Especially how much they weigh. I didn't know if, with all the packages and stuff on them.
I mean, like I think I can go out and tow a shit ton of weight, even. Towing is weird, man.
Valid physical.
No, it's
Okay.
It's just normal license.
It's fine. Interesting.
Yeah. I think. Which could I tow? I think you can tow up to 26,000 pounds on a normal license.
Really?
Which is a shit ton.
Yes. But I mean,
it gets weird.
Yeah, I'm sure there's no like simple like what you can do.
No, it's not tow. It's a GVWR, which is the weight of, I believe, everything, including the tow vehicle being under 26,000 or under pounds.
Okay, there.
Which is like a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Or the load is 10,000 pounds or more.
It's a big fucking. That's not a big boat, but that's like a.
That's a pretty big boat. It's a chunky boat for a trailer.
That guy's getting like two gallons to the mile.
Yeah, but it'll probably roll for 2 miles once you let off the gas.
So we're at 1 mile. Does that mean we're at 1 mile again? Mm.
So yeah, if you're towing more than 10,000 pounds of cargo, or if the total weight is above 26,000 pounds, I think that's when you need a CDL. Which is a shit ton.
How about we get? What if there's dualies? So that's like a car and a half.
Wait, what?
One car has 4 wheels, and you got dualies. That's
What?
like 6 wheels. That's like almost. Is that you get 1.5
no
times the weight?
difference. No, you do not.
Come on.
No.
Do you get to tow half the weight if it's a motorcycle?
Yes. Yep. Have you ever seen those Harleys that have the little baby trailers that they pull behind them?
I think they're weird, but sure.
I do too. That's why I was bringing it up.
They're like trying everything as possible to not be like just like the idea of like freedom on the road, and it's like, no, well, yeah, we're on the freedom on the road, but I'm also gonna bring everything I need that I wish I had a trunk for.
Yeah. Or like, I'm going camping.
I'm going camping. I'm gonna take the bike. Oh, well, I need to like take everything. I can't just like can't.
Yeah,
Well,
I need somewhere to stay, my clothes, but I'm taking the bike.
talking about camping and motorcycles. Do you know Crazy Neighbor has his own YouTube channel?
Did not.
He's a fucking sick ass Shelby Cobra.
Really?
Yeah, fucking YouTube it up. Crazy Neighbor.
Let's see what comes up. Oh, that's him.
Yeah, do the new. Just you don't have to like click forward a little bit.
That's definitely him. Why does he have that?
So I will tell you. Apparently, it's like a rebuild because like it looks like the original, but
like there's a lot of kits. Originals of those cars are like,
well, no, the original
absolutely.
car got ran over by a semi truck.
Ah, okay, got it.
Apparently, he was like in rehab for 2 years of his life. It only has 1,700 miles on it. And he's owned it for like 20 years.
Wow. Did not know that.
I think Crazy Neighbor has some sort of money in some way, shape, or form.
I could see it. I could very much see it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the sickest Cobra in the world, but like, I think all the Cobra. I've never seen a Cobra. I wouldn't say like, oh shit, I would have known it.
Not a fan of the green, to be honest with you, though.
No.
Definitely would have gone with blue or silver.
Yes.
Because that's just the color that they should be.
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm not arguing with there, but color is color is such a thing that like I'll never judge someone on because tastes of it are very.
Yes, but some cars just
They
deserve to be in some colors.
Okay. I'm not a fan of like Hoonigan's like neon like is it yellow or green?
I don't know which car.
I don't any of them. I feel like we made a comment recently like I didn't like the neon highlights on one of the cars we like recently talked about. Not recently, but like
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not
maybe
sure.
it wasn't one of his cars, maybe it was just another similar style.
Yeah, I don't know.
There was some car of this nature that had like these like neon, I can't remember if it was yellow or green, like highlights everywhere. And I was like, I'm not a fan of that.
Was it
But,
the
like,
one that they built for Travis?
Probably. Maybe, yeah.
Like this one, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's a very out there thing.
But like some people think
It's a
that's
lot.
sick.
Yeah.
But I very much hate like
I'm not
that.
a huge fan of it. It definitely isn't like, oh, that's sick. It's like, it's okay.
Yes. But some people probably think that is sick. Like
oh,
them.
absolutely. Yeah.
So it's like one of those like where do we get like it's so hard. But I've never seen a Shelby Cobra I haven't actually like looked at and like, oh, I wouldn't own that. I think they all look pretty sick.
Yeah. Oh, it's It's like a mechanical car to me. It's like very mechanical. It's an engine in a shell with a gas pedal, you know. Which there's something about that that's nice, and the good times, you know.
They look good, but they never were trying to look good.
Yeah. Like, there is no roof. Fuck your roof.
Fuck your roof. It's just, like you said, it's a body on a frame.
With an engine.
With an engine. That sounds pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, and it's always a V8, and it's always straight pipe because they're side pipes. You're gonna burn the shit out of your leg when you get out one time. You know? It's just, it has to happen. But that's what makes it a Shelby Cobra.
What was the Cobra that Clarkson drove? Do you remember that episode when he was racing them?
Not really.
It was like they were taking public transit and he was doing the Cobra through like the French or Italian Alps. Like it was one of those race episodes.
I don't remember it, actually.
Top Gear.
He raced a DB9. A Ferrari.
Oh, it was a Shelby Mustang, not a Cobra. Sorry.
Was it a Mustang? Okay.
The 111, the Ford GT.
Oh, a GT500 Shelby Mustang. Yeah. They probably threw Cobra in there somewhere too. They always do. Gets confusing.
I don't really know the difference. Like, did Shelby help? Like, I don't know why he was related to the Mustang and at all.
Shelby was related to Ford, and Ford said, "Oh, we're gonna make a Shelby Mustang." And it just, oh, we make a Cobra Mustang, and oh, a Shelby Cobra Mustang.
Okay.
I think that's all that happened.
Really. I knew the part where Shelby and Ford became a thing, but I just didn't.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how it went.
I like that one.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Well, we're at 120. You got anything else to say?
Nope, I don't.
Okay. Because that's all we have for this week's episode of Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.
See y'all later.